Running for their lives today in a North City park when as many as 30 shots were fired in a drive-by shooting. One man was killed and another was injured. The gunfire erupted mid-morning near Beckett Park at the corner of Page and North Taylor. News 4's Russell Kinsall talks with a church that takes kids to that park to ask if they'll still use it in the future.
Well, right now the police tape is gone. Beckett Park is back to being a neighborhood gathering spot instead of a crime scene. People who live around here say they are sick of the gun violence that puts innocent lives at risk. But a church that uses this park says they're not going to let that gun violence scare them out of the neighborhood.
This violence has to stop because innocent people are getting killed.
James Miller has lived near Beckett Park for 50 years, but his favorite park was turned into a crime scene after a deadly drive-by shooting around 10 a.m.
I heard these rapid popping sounds. They sound like firecrackers, but then they got more heavier and more rapid.
He says more than 30 gunshots were fired. Police believe the shooters were using assault-style weapons.
It's a big problem. Assault rifles are a big problem in the metropolitan area at this point.
Here's video you'll see only on 4, shot by a drone that was flying over the park around the time of the shooting. You can see 4 men running through the park. The people seen walking on the path say they were there to hold a Bible study for children, but said the kids had not arrived yet when shots were fired. A church 1 block north of the shooting scene also uses the park on a regular basis.
Yeah, there's people there all the time, every day. Basketball, kids play on the playground, and our church uses it a lot for outreaches and barbecues and block parties.
Residents and police are concerned about the level of gun violence.
Obviously, the community and the kids that were out here today were put in the way of danger.
It just seems like this violence is just out of control in our communities across America today.
The Apostles Church shares their concerns but says it won't stop using the park and that it's in the community to help address issues that may be behind the violence.
Lots of reasons manifest that, and so we're kind of here to make a positive impact to see those things, subside.
Police say the suspects were in a white car, possibly a Dodge Charger, and they say they can't solve these violent gun crimes on their own. They need the public's help. If you saw something, they're asking you to please call the TIPS hotline, the Crime Stoppers TIPS hotline. That's 866-371-TIPS. Live in North St. Louis, Russell Kinsall, News 4.